it's been amazing. The last few months um have been really amazing, and I'm so happy. I feel really, really free.
Like, what would you tell anyone who is hesitant or on the fence about trying EFT as opposed to any other healing modality that is well known? And since it's an
Hmm.
alternative healing modality as well, even though it's evidence based and there's so much research that's happened and clinical trials taking place and so many people using it, but there are a lot of people who are still skeptic, thinking it's woo woo because it's like looks so strange and weird. We're like tapping with our fingertips, and how's that going to change my life? How's it going to heal my traumas? Like, oh, what would you tell someone who is skeptical or on the fence and doesn't know if EFT is for them?
I would say, like, have faith in yourself. Have Take a leap of faith. It's absolutely life changing if you go in with the right sort of like lens. If you go in wanting to change your life, you should. I am a firm believer that people, myself included, if you don't want to do something, you won't do it. And if you really want to do something, you'll make it happen, you know? So,
Yeah,
when it came to EFT, I really took a leap of faith. And I really was in that place in my life where I wanted to make a change, and not in a way that most people say, yeah, I want to change my life. I really wanted to do it. And I was um, open to trying anything. And also, it, it is a science-based, science-backed, technique. And I can see that because this, it's goes so much more beyond talk therapy. There are actual exercises that you get to do. Um, you're trying to figure yourself out. You're trying to heal your past traumas if you have any. If you're lucky to not have any, it's still really helpful because whatever you're looking to change in your life, it helps you figure out why you need to make that change, why you feel you need to make that change, even when you started believing like certain self-limiting beliefs or like certain limiting beliefs from other people. Sometimes they may not even be your
yeah,
beliefs, right? Might be
absolutely.
beliefs that have been kind of like told to you by other people, or
Passed
it's
down.
passed down. Yes, passed down, that's what I was looking for, the passed down to you from like family members or like other people around you. And you hear something enough times, especially when it's something negative, you tend to believe it. But the flip side and the good thing about that is that you hear something positive enough times, you will also believe it. And
I love
EFT
that.
gives you a great channel to do that. It helps you channel your own energy. It helps you like change your life. I don't know how else to say it, but the most important thing is that you should want to do it.
Yeah,
And when you really want to do something, the changes will last, and you'll see. I mean, more than me talking about it, you'll see it happen. You'll see the shifts in the way you think, in
yes,
the way you interact with other people. You
absolutely.
will, I think it helps you also forgive yourself. It helps you forgive other people that you've, been really mad at and for a very long time in your mind, and that you haven't been able to forgive. It helps you
Yeah,
let go of a lot of stuff, whether it's trauma or even if it's not trauma. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can let go, and it's like starting afresh. It's like turning
yes,
a new page and like starting afresh. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend it to everybody. The only thing I would say is that they be ready for it,
yeah,
that they have faith in themselves, have faith in the process, and be really open-minded to it, because you don't know how your life can change. And not just that how your life can change, but how you can change your life because you're in charge of it now. So that's really, really empowering. Um, and knowing that you can do it is it creates a different high altogether, like,
yeah. I love
in your
that.
life. Yeah. It's just like, yes, the universe is helping you if you help yourself.
Oh wow, I
Um,
love that. Yes, so profound.
yeah, but But in order for the universe to help you, you have to take that first step. And
Yeah.
then the universe is
Co-creating.
like, yeah, exactly. And then the
Co-creation.
universe is like, yes, yes, let's do this parallelly together. Like,
Yeah.
I'm with you and I'm by your side and I'll help you create this new reality for yourself. But if you're not there, if you don't have the belief, then I would say it's very difficult. And if you don't kind of use the techniques that Manchal tells you about, or like don't work on those different things, then it's hard to see results otherwise. So it's like any other thing that you do in life. You work at it, you're going to see results. Manifestation technique, it came true.
I know.
And it was insane how much faith I had to force myself to have. And it seemed, even when I was thinking about it, I was like, there's no way this is going to work. But I had to, I mean, initially when we were talking about how it works and how it can be really useful, there was a part of my brain, that negative part of my brain is like,
I
yeah, that's
remember.
not going to happen,
Because it was
you
an
know?
impossible thing to manifest. There was no way that was
Yeah,
going to happen.
right. And it's crazy how if you how a little faith can take you such a long way.
True.
Um, and that's all you need, just faith in the fact that things will work out for you, faith that the universe really has your back because you have your own back. And the universe is kind of like your best friend in that sense that, like, if you love yourself, you'll always find that there are people around you who back you up and say, yeah, yeah, go ahead, you're doing really well, because they can see how much effort you're putting into yourself. And so I
So
feel
true.
like the universe is kind of like your best friend like that. That's like egging you on, nudging you kindly, um, you know, like poking you every once in a while, saying, hey, don't you want to like work on that thing you said you'd work on? Hey, don't you want to like make progress there? And so that technique that I did with you helped more than, like, I mean, it changed my life. It changed the trajectory of things, so to speak. And I am really grateful that you told me about it and that we did it and it actually worked for me. So that's something that I would highly recommend for someone, if someone's doing EFT with you or a session with you or a couple of sessions with you, that they work on this with you. And yeah, I would just say that don't feel ashamed for asking for help. We're always so quick to like talk about, like, going to the doctor for like knee pain or like, a
So
stomach ache
true.
or any other thing. Like, your mental health is just as important as your
So
physical
true.
health. So it's okay. Sometimes when you feel down, sometimes when you're feeling not great, it's okay to go and ask for help. It's okay to ask for help at home. It's okay to ask for help outside of home. It's okay to seek talk therapy. It's okay to go further and do EFT. You don't even have to do talk therapy and EFT the way I did it. It just so happened that that's the journey that I took. But
Yeah.
if you're not okay with talk therapy and you believe in the universe and you believe that good things can happen for you and you believe that you're ready to kind of take that bigger step, do EFT, try it. It's going to change your life. And really, you need to be at that headspace where you know that you want to try for yourself. Um, and you're not doing it for anybody else. It's your life. You have one life. You can always, you know, come back feeling like reborn. So you can write, you can write your story. You get to write your story. You can, it doesn't matter what happened in your past. It
True.
happened. You can get on that journey. You can learn to forgive yourself. Forget forgiving others. That will happen along the way. But I think the most important thing is to be able to like forgive yourself. And I think that's very doable. And there are so many techniques that you have taught me, Manchal, that have been extremely helpful that I can go back and look at even now, because a lot of those were like action based or like prompts that I had to like write about. that kind of helped me, like, go back to and see, okay, what can I do if I'm having a particularly, like, low day, then I can go back and look at that and I can say, okay, maybe I can do these things and see how I feel. And I'm really grateful that, our worlds collided, and
Absolutely.
we were able to, I don't know, just um, change my life.
Thank
I
you.
would say.
You did a lot of that work. It was all your
I
commitment to
did.
your growth.
I did. But it also was under your guidance. So I really appreciate it. And